Welcome to the Freedom Frontline documentary, a multi-episode series in which we will discuss topics surrounding misinformation and media literacy. To start it off, in this episode, I'll be talking about whether governments should censor misinformation. Today, we have some experts coming in to talk about the problem. Timothy Wilson from the National Institutes of Health, Dr. Joanne Timothy from Harvard Kennedy School, and Nadine Strawson, who is the former president of the ACLU. Timothy Wilson at the National Institutes of Health defines the problem of government censorship best. He explains the debate when he says, at the core of these decisions is a moral dilemma. Should freedom of expression be upheld, even at the expense of allowing dangerous misinformation to spread? Or should misinformation be removed or penalized, thereby limiting free speech?
In the digital age, information spreads in seconds, and so does misinformation. Is it the government's responsibility to stop it? Here we have Joanne Donovan, Research Director from Harvard Kennedy School.
Misinformation can have real-world consequences. Whether it's vaccine hesitancy or election denial, some level of intervention is necessary to protect public health and democracy.
According to the World Health Organization, the COVID-19 pandemic triggered an infodemic, a flood of false information that endangered lives. But where should the line be drawn? Now, we'll be bringing in our other expert, Nadine Strawson, former president of the ACLU.
Government censorship, even with good intentions, is a slippery slope. Today, it's misinformation. Tomorrow, it could be dissent.
Critics warn that once censorship powers are given, they are hard to take back. They point to the authoritarian regimes that suppress facts under the guise of fighting quote-unquote fake news. So what's the balance? Experts suggest transparency and third-party fact-checkers may offer a solution without risking government overreach. Again, we have the expert Dr. Donovan here to speak on it.
The goal isn't to silence opinions, it's to slow the spread of demonstrable falsehoods that cause harm.
The battle against misinformation is far from over, but one question remains: who gets to decide what's true?
With everything considered, a conclusion can be made, which is that to an extent, misinformation should be censored. Defined by the United Nations, certain categories of misinformation, specifically disinformation, which is misinformation intended to mislead or incite violence, can have extreme consequences. It is stated that disinformation can undermine response to public policy, amplify tensions in times of emergency, or even worsen armed conflict. Understanding this, for this reason, it is key that governments ensure that the spread of disinformation is limited. Governments should take action to remove the most harmful types of disinformation, targeting sources which impact the greatest amount of people. By creating internet control and traffic laws that are limited to specifically disinformation, as opposed to something like political disagreement or freedom of speech, harmful misinformation can be stopped from spreading and free speech can be maintained. However, there's a lot more to be learned in misinformation and media literacy. Find out more in our next episode where we talk about algorithmic bias. Are we thinking for ourselves or being programmed?